What if I told you that some of the things you've believed your entire life are completely false? From school textbooks to viral internet posts, from movies to childhood stories, our world is filled with myths that sound so real, so convincing, that we never stop to question them. But today, we are doing exactly that. In this video, we are busting 5 of the most famous myths that millions of people across the globe still believe. These myths have shaped opinions, created fear, and even influenced science and culture, but the truth behind them is far more shocking than the myth itself. So stay till the end, because myth number 1 has fooled pilots, scientists, and governments for decades. This is top 5 famous myths. Busted. Myth number 5, humans use only 10% of their brain. For decades, this idea has been repeated everywhere, from motivational speeches to blockbuster movies. The claim is simple. Humans only use 10% of their brain, and if we could unlock the remaining 90%, we would gain superhuman intelligence, telepathy, or extraordinary abilities. This myth became especially popular in the early 20th century and was later amplified by Hollywood films and self-help gurus. The idea is tempting because it suggests untapped potential hidden inside all of us. But here's the truth. Modern neuroscience has completely destroyed this myth. Brain imaging technologies like MRI and PET scans show that we use almost every part of our brain, even when performing simple tasks like sleeping, talking, or daydreaming. Different areas of the brain are responsible for different functions, and over the course of a single day, nearly all regions become active at some point. If humans truly used only 10% of their brain, damage to the remaining 90% would have no effect. But brain injuries, even very small ones, can cause serious loss of function, memory, or personality changes. So where did this myth come from? It likely originated from early misunderstandings of neuroscience, and was misattributed to scientists who were discussing brain potential, not unused brain mass. Final verdict. Crossmark myth. Humans use far more than 10% of their brain. There is no hidden superpower waiting to be unlocked. Myth number 4. The Great Wall of China is visible from space. This is one of the most famous myths ever taught in schools. Many people confidently claim that the Great Wall of China is the only man-made structure visible from space with the naked eye. The story sounds believable. After all, the wall is over 13,000 miles long and stretches across mountains, deserts, and plains. But reality tells a very different story. Astronauts who have actually been to space, including those aboard the International Space Station, have repeatedly stated that the Great Wall is not visible from space without aid. The wall is relatively narrow and blends in with the natural colors of the land, making it extremely difficult to distinguish even from low Earth orbit. In fact, highways, airports, cities at night, and large agricultural patterns are far more visible than the Great Wall. The myth became popular long before humans even traveled to space, largely due to assumptions and exaggerated claims in old books and encyclopedias. Final verdict. Crossmark myth. The Great Wall of China cannot be reliably seen from space with the naked eye. Myth number 3. The Bermuda Triangle makes ships and planes disappear. The legend of the Bermuda Triangle has terrified travelers for generations. Stories claim that ships vanish without a trace, planes fall from the sky, and compasses stop working mysteriously in this region of the Atlantic Ocean. The myth became famous in the mid-20th century due to sensational books and media reports. Some people blamed aliens, time warps, or lost civilizations like Atlantis. But when scientists and historians examined the evidence, they found something shocking. Most incidents attributed to the Bermuda Triangle were either misreported, exaggerated, or completely fictional. Many ships lost in the triangle were later found elsewhere, and some never existed at all. The region itself is one of the most heavily traveled shipping lanes in the world. Modern navigation systems, satellite tracking, and historical records show that accidents in this area occur at no higher rate than anywhere else. Weather patterns, human error, and ocean currents explain nearly all reported incidents. No supernatural forces required. Even major shipping and aviation organizations do not recognize the Bermuda Triangle as a dangerous zone. Final verdict. Crossmark myth. The Bermuda Triangle is not a mysterious death trap. It's just another part of the ocean. Myth number 2. Bulls hate the color red. Thanks to bullfighting and cartoons, Many people believe that bulls become angry when they see the color red. The image of a raging bull charging at a red cape is deeply embedded in popular culture. But here's the scientific truth. Bulls are actually colorblind to red. They cannot distinguish red from green. What really triggers the bull is the movement of the cape, not its color. In bullfighting, the cape is red simply because it hides bloodstains, not because it provokes the animal. Experiments have shown that a bull will charge at a moving object regardless of its color, and completely ignore a red object that remains still. Final verdict. Crossmark myth. Bulls don't hate red, they react to motion. Myth number 1. Goldfish have a memory of only 3 seconds. This myth is often used as a joke to describe forgetful people. For years, people believed that goldfish forget everything within 3 seconds. But scientific studies tell a very different story. Researchers have proven that goldfish can remember things for weeks and even months. They can recognize their owners, learn feeding schedules, navigate mazes, and even respond to specific signals. In controlled experiments, goldfish were trained to associate certain colors or sounds with food, and they remembered these associations long after. So why did this myth exist? It likely originated as a simple assumption that spread without evidence, later reinforced by pop culture. Final verdict. Crossmark myth. Goldfish are far smarter than we give them credit for. These myths survived not because they were true, but because they were repeated again and again without being questioned. Today, we proved that curiosity and science are stronger than rumors and assumptions. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Which myth shocked you the most? Because sometimes, the truth is far more fascinating than the myth.